today I am all bundled up. I even have on a hat, and you might be thinking, is it February? But it's April 15th and it snowed a whole bunch. It's really windy. I am at the library. You might be able to see it. This is the public library downtown, and they have a nice clock. I don't know if you can see the clock, and you can see the pretty churches, and behind me, let's see if you can see behind me. That would be towards Parkview Field. So, and if you ever sit here, there's nice tables, and they even have a place where you can bring your own checkerboards and play checkers. So, or chess, I guess. So this is called The Day You Begin, and it's by Jacqueline Woodson, and it's illustrated by Rafael Lopez. My hands are cold, and I should have worn gloves. It's for Nell and Josie, and to Santiago Moon Whisper. There's a picture on the front. I'm already making an inference that it's a big city, maybe New York City. New York City has a lot of those water towers on them. I think that's where those are. There will be times when you walk into a room and there is no one quite like you. I'm really not sure where to put this camera. There we go. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way the words curl from your mouth. The beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. I don't think I had a good accent, so I just ruined that page. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. So he thinks it's a beautiful language, but then you can see his face. The other kids don't. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says, so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like flowers blooming, the first bright notes of a song. Sorry if you're in my class and I mispronounce your name and don't say it beautifully. I try. But then there's girls in my class that don't tell me their name correctly, and then I say it wrong for a month. I think they know who I'm talking about. There will be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, now smaller. When the teacher asks, what did you do last summer? Tell the class a story. We went to France, Shayla says. These shells came from the beach in Maine. A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells so fragile that they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. My family went to India, Spain, South Carolina. Each souvenir is a small triumph of a journey. Their travels go on and on. And she's just kind of sitting there like, I didn't go anywhere. Have you ever felt like that? And you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your sister who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she'd fallen to sleep. And in that room where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students are flying and sailing and going somewhere? So she just kind of feels left out. There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. I can assume it's an Asian dish the way the carrier is, but I mean, I'm not for sure but that would be some inferencing. And I don't know if you notice, there's a lot of rulers in the book. I feel like I'm skipping a page. Maybe I'm not. Okay. When even your own friend Naja will wrinkle her nose and say, what's in there anyway? And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. So it's a fun fact. There's a ruler again. There will be times when climbing bars are too high, the run is too fast and far, and the game isn't one you can ever really play. I want him on our team. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later, so when you feel left out. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. So if you notice, all the kids are right there having a good time and he's over here. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't know yet what you're ready for. So this is interesting. If you look at the pictures, pictures tell you as much as the words do. See how his book is closed, and then in the reflection, his book is open. Maybe saying he's brave, he can have an adventure. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angela, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister, you tell the class, your voice stronger than it was a minute ago, reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on the block, it was like we got to go everywhere. So this is also a good message about what books can do. You might be stuck in Fort Wayne in quarantine, but you can be reading about far off places like India, Africa. Your name is like my sister's, Rigoberto says. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. So even though you're not alike, you can find things that are similar. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter, your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not like you at all. So you can share things in common but learn things from other people. And then now just look at how happy she is. So that was the last page, and that's just a really happy message that you need to not be ashamed of yourself and share your message so you can let your true self shine through. You can hear the skateboarder behind me. So don't be scared of who you are, and look for people that are like you, but also people who are not like you. And that was something we read about in our other book, so the Dear Girl. So common message. And then I also really like the message about just reading, and when you read a good book, that you can travel to different places. So lots of good message. So this was The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson. Bye.